It's like, why do you always do this with every guest we have? You embarrass us.
You make us look like fools.
You fucking suck, Javier. You.
Man. All right. Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Funky Panther podcast, coming to you from Fort Worth, Texas. We've got a wonderful episode for you today with our special guest, Joe Marone. Hey. Want to say hey, Joe?
What up, everyone?
Hey, hey, hey. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier.
I'm Tim.
And I'm Joe Marone.
And we are
The Funky Panther!
Yeah, it's supposed to be that loud, Joe, just FYI.
I love it.
He's like, oh, fuck, I thought you turned the mic down lower.
No, we yell on purpose,
Yeah.
to get rid of the listeners early.
That's right. They're like, fuck this. I can't fucking do another episode. I just can't.
So, Joe.
What's up, man?
What do you know, Joe?
Just got back from the brewing show.
Heyo.
I like that.
So we've been wanting to have Joe on for a minute here. Joe has got his hands in about 1,000 different things, it seems. Like every other week, this man has got something else, a new social media account, like something new, something fun. Absolutely love it. So we'll get into a bunch of that, but why don't you just give us a little bit of info about, like, who's Joe?
Who is Joe? Well, I'm Fort Worth native, born, raised, graduated, everything. You know, love Fort Worth. It's my city, our city, best city in the world.
Yeah.
Right?
Boy, howdy.
I love jiu-jitsu. I love to cook. I like to eat food. I love craft beer. I love making craft beer. I love taking pictures, and I love you guys. And I love making love.
I'm a lover and a fighter. So choose wisely, ladies.
Would you say you put love into everything that you do?
I try to.
Good. All right.
Nice.
Love that.
So jiu-jitsu, huh?
Yeah, man.
How long you been doing that?
Honestly, I started when I was 21, 22. But, you know, life gets in the way and stuff. And I would say a little over 10 years. But I've wanted to go back recently.
Yeah.
But the whole COVID shit right now.
Right.
You don't want to be grappling with other dudes like when this is going on?
Right. But the thing is, as much as I want to, the whole COVID thing. But like, it sucks. It sucks because right now I'm a purple belt, and you know after that's a brown, then you're black. But I'm honestly scared to get back on the mat because of this.
Oh yeah.
It makes a lot of sense, especially if you're, going to the brewery like a lot and stuff like that.
And it's not something you ever had to worry about before.
No, absolutely
The
not.
last thing on your mind when you're doing what
If
you're
anything
doing.
was like ringworm
Right.
or some type of fucking
So,
rash.
were you doing Brazilian or?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, yeah.
So how long was that gap from whenever you kind of had the lull, you stopped and...
Okay, so I would say probably 2004, 5, I'd started it. Prior to that, I was already taking Muay Thai.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, cool.
it's fucking great punching shit and
Yeah,
kicking
yeah.
shit.
It's
and all
heavier
that
though,
stuff.
right? That one's more cardio.
Oh,
Well,
I don't know, man. Jiu-Jitsu can really be taxing on the body. I mean, it's a whole body.
Yeah.
I mean, you're grappling with someone, you know.
Yeah.
But I was doing Muay Thai, and then one day I was like, dude, I want to try this. Dude, it seems so fucking boring to me. I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking do this. Until this little, I would say 5'2", 5'3" chick, brown belt, 4-stripe, about to get her black. I didn't know at the time. Submitted me with like 5-6 times
Jesus
within
Christ.
2 or 3 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, I want to learn this.
Yeah.
some cool shit.
Yeah. But I mean, after that, to get back on track, honestly, off and on, but I started getting back on track probably 2010, 11.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
Nice.
blue belt and stuff like that.
And you won like awards or medals or something a few years ago, didn't you? Like some competition or something. I remember seeing on your social
Yeah, man.
media.
Yeah. I competed, won several medals.
Oh, excuse me. Not a medal.
I'm sorry.
Several medals.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
very
right.
humble though. Very humble.
I've lost some too, man, and it's fun. It's just fucking fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's awesome. Cool.
That's all that matters. If you're having fun doing it, then
Do what you love, man.
Right.
fucking
Doing what you love.
Exactly.
Cool. So something that we like to do every time that we've got a guest, which is every time, you're our third guest, fourth guest. So every single time we have a guest, we like to do what we call a little rapid fire questions. Mostly are about you or Fort Worth or things that you like. And so look, it's going to be as fast as possible. So if I say, hey, Joe, what's your favorite color?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
No, that's not a color.
Oh, sorry. He didn't say you're starting now.
Joe, what's your favorite color?
Blue.
Perfect.
Yeah.
See, you are so smart. All right, so I know that there's a lot going on and some places are closed, but what is your favorite place in town? I know that's vague, but favorite place.
Black Cat Pizza.
Okay,
Hi-yo.
that was not that difficult. Okay. Favorite place to drink?
Arcadia Coffee.
Heyo. Favorite local musician?
Shit. I don't. Oh, Carlos Ramos.
Okay, I don't know who Carlos Ramos is.
You're
You're gonna find out.
Cool, we'll get back to that. Favorite song right now?
Honestly, You Are So Beautiful by Joe Cocker.
Heyo.
Hey, that's a classic.
Favorite hobby?
Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay. Movie that you've got to watch if it's on TV. If it's just on whatever channel,
Wayne's World.
you just stop what you're doing, you watch Wayne's World?
Wayne's World Godfather.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Which Godfather?
1, 2.
Thank God you didn't say Shawshank because our last guest every guest that we've had plus ourselves
Yeah,
all said Shawshank.
it's always Shawshank.
What?
Shawshank Redemption, man. There's
It
something
just
about
always
it.
catches us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've been known to get a thing from time to time. Like that, whatever.
Okay. And then last but not least,
Yeah.
what is your favorite place to eat in Fort Worth? It's funny because
His favorite place to go is Black Cat Pizza.
I would probably say, Kintaro Ramen. It's a new ramen spot in Arlington.
Yeah, I
it's
follow,
not
Okay.
Black Cat Pizza.
I'm sorry for assuming.
you idiot.
I follow them on Instagram. They're really good. Looks really good.
Yeah. Chef Jose, who had helped open Oni and Little Lily Sushi. This is
Okay.
another concept.
Really?
Yeah, and
So-
it's one of those ghost kitchens, whatever it is. So it's not like a full type restaurant. It's a lot
Yeah.
of to go, pick up, whatever.
So Little Lily's, have you ever had it?
No. Never even heard of
Javier,
it.
have you?
No.
Over off of Camp Bowie, that place, they have some bomb ass sushi.
Wait, where's
I love
that?
it. It's over off Camp Bowie, right across the street from the Ridgely, that area.
Taps and Caps. It's right in front of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been there.
Dude,
I'll have to check it out. That's
we
like right there
Dude,
where I
we
live.
should, whenever things get back to normal, whenever things get somewhat back to normal, whatever's going to happen. I don't fucking know.
Someday.
Someday we should go to Little Lily's and then head over to Taps and Caps, have some drinks, man. I
Yes.
think that'd be a good time.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to
Down
do.
for that. Yeah. Also, Joe, what is your ideal Sunday?
My ideal Sunday.
Oh, good Lord.
Here we go.
That's a really good question, actually. What's
Is
your
it?
ideal Sunday? Sunday is normally the day you have off.
It's a day of rest.
Yeah. Lord's Day.
You know what? You say that, Day of Rest and Lord's Day. I really, really like to instill that. It's Sunday. I don't want to do shit unless the Dallas Cowboys are on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Then that's a
Off the
different
wall.
story. That's a fucking different story then.
Right.
Hence the Lord's Day. Dallas Cowboys are playing. It's the Lord's Day.
Yes.
So we've got a beer here. Let's go ahead and open up.
Already
this.
cracked mine open.
Well, I have not. So
Yeah, go ahead and crack
all the
that
good
open.
people.
Ooh,
Oh, that
beautiful.
sounds
Damn, that
nice.
really- that was
Oh, that's
crisp.
gorgeous.
Very nice. So we have got road trip snacks here, which is an ale brewed with beaver nuggets. On the last episode, we talked about Buc-ee's, and someone got an abundance of snacks. Hey, where'd all those snacks go, Javier?
I ate a lot of them.
You said you were going to save them for the next episode.
Well, depression and stuff. They really,
Oh, here it is again.
Here we go. All right. So it's made with beaver nuggets, which is just a sweet treat from Buc-ee's. So and it's from Panther Island Brewing, where Joe just happens to work.
That's right.
So cheers.
COVID cheers, distance
COVID
cheers.
Huzzah!
Lardy on.
That's good.
Yeah, 200 pounds of beaver nuggets.
200 pounds.
I think. I'm pretty
So
sure.
what brought this beer on?
So from what I remember seeing on the news, whatever, they interviewed Ryan, our founder and head brewer.
Yeah.
And I think they were just shooting the shit and, hey, we like beaver nuggets, and it kind of segued into, let's put this in beer. And so that's what happened.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a gimmicky beer. Like if you think about it, like we were talking earlier about gimmick beers, right?
Right.
But some of those gimmick beers don't translate. This fucking works. So delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah, you can taste the beaver nuggets for sure. It's got
You
that
get
sweetness.
that sweet kind of honeyish taste to it. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, like the whole amalgamation of everything just coming together. It's just like with the brown ale. perfection. I think, you
Right.
know.
Yeah.
I can,
And it's very, very approachable.
I can feel it in the back of my throat. Like whenever I exhale, and I take. That's what I do. I do that for taste. So whenever you do that, you can actually feel and.
How do you do that?
No one, dude. No one.
It doesn't.
It's
it
not going to
doesn't
catch
do
on.
anything.
But I'm telling you, when I do that, like the smell, like the scent goes up my nostrils, and then you kind of like it's.
You
there.
know, whatever works for you, boo.
It's a placebo effect, really.
I love it. I love it.
So how long you been with Panther Island?
Officially 4 years. Volunteered for a year prior to getting hired.
Cool.
So yeah,
You still loving it?
I love it, dude. My 5-year anniversary will be January 25th, I believe, and yeah, I love it. I mean, shit. You know where we used to work, so
Yes. So Joe and I go way back. We've known each other for just a little over 9 years, and we worked for a much larger company that was fun because we made it fun, but it wasn't always fun. And so definitely a better fit for you, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
So that's cool.
Well, I first met Joe over at Panther Island, and I had no idea who he was. And Noel was like,
Here we go.
one of our friends, Noel.
Here we fucking go.
One of our friends, Noel, was like, "You ever been here before?" And I'm like, "No." And I guess it's whenever y'all were, I don't know if y'all, whenever they were doing the features for the beers, the little things,
The what?
or what was it? The little
was
things,
like
Oh, the tokens.
Yeah, the
three,
tokens.
three beers.
What did you
whatever
call
is,
it?
the feature. That's what Mexicans call like a little token.
Token? Okay.
Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, go grab some from Joe's over there. Go talk to Joe." And I walk over to Joe, and he looks over at me. And what'd you say, Joe? Whenever you first saw me?
I said, "Give me your goddamn limeade."
Which, if for the listeners, that's a throwback to whenever Chad
Way.
had Trace's Productions.
Way back.
Way back.
You can't even find that on the internet anymore.
No, it's
We
private.
took it down because
why?
the people, man. The people.
Man.
We did and said some stupid stuff on
But you know,
But I'll tell you what though, there was two videos that were like that. One on your channel, one on Chattis, whatever.
Yeah.
And Trace Productions. One of them had like 50,000 views.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was one of the Sonic jokes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We made a couple of Sonic videos that were just kind of acting like we were a Sonic commercial, and they were so dumb.
But
They were
dude,
so dumb.
they were funny.
That caught me off guard.
They literally just showed us on a commercial.
We might have to find that particular little clip.
I tried finding it the other day.
Well, yeah, it's not on.
It doesn't exist. I mean,
It
I
does
have them.
exist.
I put them all on private, so
He's
I can.
selfish. He's a selfish bastard.
We might-
Chad Butler.
Dude, I'm going to be president someday, and I can't with those videos.
This
just out
podcast
there.
is going to stop you from becoming president.
Big facts.
Oh my god! Yeah, dude, that caught
Might as
me
well
by
embrace it.
surprise, man. Joe did that, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like, how do you know?" And I thought it was the coolest thing, man.
that video, just of you, like once you think the video's over, you just pop up out of the back seat like the gun.
I'm telling you, like we need to get that. We probably need to get that, just like that clip. Throw it up on our Instagram so people can see it.
Man,
I think it'd be worth it. People
think
would
I-
probably dig it.
I think I have a copy of it. I think, but
before he even said, "Give me your goddamn limeade," just how he just, raised up with a gun pointed.
He's a creepy
I was,
motherfucker.
I was already losing it. Man.
we look so different,
Amazing.
though. We look.
Oh yeah,
from
we
then
were
to now.
just
Slimmer?
yeah,
slim little babies.
dude. I think it was like 60 pounds lighter, 70 pounds lighter.
But Joe's over here. He's fangirling whenever you walked up, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, yeah. I can't mess this. I can't mess this line up.
Here, take the tokens. Take the tokens.
Give me your goddamn tokens."
So, what's your favorite beer that y'all brew there?
Oh man, you know what? Really cool news to share. After a 2-year hiatus, we are bringing back "There Goes My Hero."
Heyo.
No shit.
Yeah, our ode to the Foo Fighters, and it's our goes that's firmed on pink guava fruit and pink Himalayan.
I remember
sea
that.
salt.
That stuff was good.
That was my go-to once
Nice.
day was over. Immediately to the taps,
Easy
Or it-
drinking, cold, smooth. Got that nice little tart, acidic. Yeah, it was good.
bro.
It was a good
and
beer.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and it's so much better now. Ryan took a pull from the from that, and wow, a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
So
I
how
cannot
soon
wait.
is it going to be released?
I would say first week of September.
Perfect.
Or that might be.
Real
I
soon.
might. Yeah, I might be confused, but Sweet Fang too.
Oh,
Yeah. So Sweet Fang's always been my favorite.
Good Lord.
And then that, and then like Summer G's.
Some G's, yeah.
Easy drinking.
Summer G's was the IPF and Summer G's. Do a little,
You-
do a little
what?
Yeah, a little mix. Yeah.
Is
So
this
I-
your mix?
So I did IPF and G,
Right.
which was great. So I went to Big Texas Beer Fest and come across the Panther Island booth whenever it was there, and they had Summer G's. I was like, hey, let me do a IPF and Summer G's. And they looked at me and were like, I like where you're headed.
I'm pretty sure that was Joe, by the way.
That might have been Joe. That might have been Joe.
Maybe.
Dude, it was
That's
good.
funny.
It's a good combination because you get that that just that peachness that comes through, and it
Right.
kind of cuts that. Because for me, IPAs I like them, but they kind of have they're not my favorite. They're a little too bitter for what I really like. But you put that together to add that peach to it, and it just kind of brings it down, and the fruit taste from the hops kind of meld well with that
Right.
peach. It's good stuff. Like it's an excellent mix.
Some G's, the original
Yeah.
peach beer Fort Worth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, often imitated, never duplicated.
Yeah.
you can
So-
say that again.
Dude, I was saying we were talking about the other day, like so Martin House has got their the Parker County Peach. Not a big fan of just their
No.
regular standard Parker County Peach beer. The sour one's okay.
Yeah.
But there's just something about the regular one. I'm just like, man, I don't feel it. And you know what? I think it's because I like Summer G's the way more. I think that's what it is.
Our beer speaks for itself.
Oh yeah,
That
definitely.
speaks for itself. And again, Ryan, he is a Parker County boy. Went to Brock High School, so he takes that beer a little personal.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
from Brock, Texas, and we get the peaches from Hutton Peach Farm, and shit.
Dude, that's cool, man.
It is what it is, and it's delicious.
That's cool.
And that kind of brings us to the whole thing with even though Parker County's not Fort Worth, but like Fort Worth, we're our local businesses supporting local businesses.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that kind of that everybody kind of gives like relationship.
North Texas in general, man.
Yeah.
It's North Texas in general.
Right.
I've been wanting to try Rollertown Beer Works. So
Yeah,
Ben
me
and
too.
Skin,
Yeah.
Enlighten me.
Ben and
Yeah,
Skin.
I never heard
They you know who Ben and Skin
Yeah,
is? Okay.
absolutely.
So they opened up a brewery up in Salina, Texas. So it's called Rollertown, and
Dope.
they've got
Okay.
they got the big German and stuff like that. So it's all sport. A lot of their beers are kind of sports related and related to their show.
Cool.
So they just opened up in the midst of a pandemic, and you can imagine it kind of pushed things back. It was kind of hard for them to get moving, but apparently in Salina, they allow you to walk around without having to you can
No
crack a
brown
beer
bagging?
and you can just walk around the city square and all that
Open
stuff.
container?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they've been doing is you can come up to their window. You can buy online. They have a certain amount that you can get, and then you can while you're waiting to pick up your cans, you can just go to their little outside bar, pick up a can or whatever on draft, and they'll throw it in a crowler, and you can walk around and drink it. So I haven't ever been up to Salina, so I'd like to cruise up there at some point.
Yeah.
That might be a cool little
Road trip for us.
road trip up there.
Awesome. That's
Sounds
cool.
really good.
That's cool. Fun
So
fact.
new local, like somewhat local
Local-ish.
brewery coming up. Yeah,
And
So
Salina's been blowing up too, period.
that's what I've heard.
I think Cole Beasley still lives over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Happy Farms.
oh wow.
Because he
Happy
announced
Farms.
that they promoted, he lives over here. It's just
cool.
kind of dangerous, but whatever. It is what it is.
So open container in Salina?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
it'd be pretty
cool, man.
pretty cool, man.
I know. I don't know if a lot of people know, but downtown Fort Worth, Sundance is open container.
Is it?
Seriously.
Absolutely. Funky Town Donuts and Drafts, which is one of
Yeah.
our accounts.
Yeah.
They have beer to go in the purple cup. Mm-hmm. My uncle, who was a police officer for Fort Worth, he's like, "Yeah, Sundance Square is open container."
So you can walk around.
Absolutely.
it's fun. Perfect.
Dude, that's good. That's good to know.
So does that mean we can go to Flying Saucer and get a beer and then walk
Well,
around Sundance?
I don't think Flying Saucer does their beer to go.
It's like
but
consume on premises.
yeah,
Oh,
But Funky Town Donuts, like you said, they have a plastic cup and you can just take it and go.
Yeah.
And you get a really cool cup.
I think we're gonna have to make a
a bike
special
ride.
trip now.
That'd be a good bike
Cup
ride.
or they, I
Yeah.
mean, they have our package stuff there too, the cans and all that. So yeah,
love that.
downtown, man.
So,
We're open.
Joe, some of your projects you got going on, Babes and Brews.
The Babes and Brews, yeah.
Tell us about that.
So the Babes and Brews, I mean, who doesn't like beautiful women and craft beer?
I mean, I don't know
Right.
anybody, right?
You
I mean, I
don't-
love them. I'm
You raising your hand like, no, I don't like it.
Oh no, I love it. I love it.
That's like my favorite.
And also, our listeners don't know you're raising your hand, you idiot.
We haven't got the live stream up yet. That's to come at some point. So,
But at the same time,
Yeah.
that brand is for the female aspect of craft breweries that are enthusiasts or that are brewers or that are involved in craft beer.
Right,
So it's for
yeah.
them as well.
Dude,
Do you-
it's really cool.
It's for them.
Do you think that right now, like especially with you having that page, you're giving power, like you're letting, because like right now all I see is like men doing like beers, like promoting beers like that, posting about their stuff. I never see women post about beer.
There are a few accounts out there on Instagram like Beer is a Carb. I think she is the head brewer or lead brewer for Modern Times Brewing out in San Diego. Mm-hmm. She's amazing. Southern Beer Chick, who I think was a brewer somewhere here in Texas. I'm not sure what brewery, but it's predominantly male
yeah.
fucking place. But I mean, shit, our new assistant brewer, Sandra, she's making our beer now.
I love that.
That's cool.
I love
Yeah,
that.
and she's kicking some ass. For
Nice.
sure.
Man.
Absolutely.
So, it was kind of like a brainchild of yours to kind of start this and like promote women in this industry kind of deal.
Yeah, man. Yeah. For sure. And I was bored one summer and I was like, fuck, let's do this. I was looking at, I forget what magazine. It was like a, something from, I think, Oceanside when I was living out there and stuff like that. It was just giving me ideas. I like that whole like LA vibe.
Yeah.
West Coast vibe. So the whole black and white motif with the, graffiti and I don't know, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I just something fun to do, man. Just keep me occupied.
Dude, it's awesome.
Weren't you selling like shirts and stuff with it too?
I was, yeah. T-shirts. Support your local brewery was my latest one. Then I did a one-piece bathing suit. That was pretty cool. My first one though was so what was it? Like a turquoise pastel with a curly font. The Babes and Brews, whatever.
Yeah.
But my friend helped me out with that, and it was pretty cool. But for as of now, it's on the back burner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what else do you have going on right now then?
I've got my Panther City palette. That's one of my favorites right now.
Dude, you're posting on that almost daily, it seems.
Yeah, man. A lot of people are like, dude, you eat a lot. You eat a lot. Well, fuck yeah, I'm a pretty big dude, but it's usually like 2 birds with one stone. Majority of those places that I go to are my accounts.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah, and I get a lot of behind the scenes stuff and get to know really really cool people, like some chefs and just creators of really cool eats and stuff like that.
There's a lot of talented people here in Fort Worth that are in like the service industry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the longest time, in my opinion, it was Dallas. Dallas has got all the cool spots. Fort Worth's got some pretty cool shit coming up.
Absolutely.
So that's cool, man. I'm glad I'm glad we have somebody that's kind of helping. That's kind of what we're trying to do is we want to really promote our city, and it's cool to have other people that are also that passionate trying to promote the city too. We're all Fort Worth homegrown, man.
Right.
Yeah. I actually started. If y'all want a really good foodie page, go follow Boss Girl Bites. Camilla Johnson, she works for us too at the brewery. She's the reason why I started Panther City Palette. Like her
Nice.
shit
Really?
is fire. And I'm like, dude, I gotta start my own. But now, dude, there's like 1,000 something,
Yeah.
Eat Fort Worth or Fort Worth Eats. And I'm like, oh my God, man.
Fort Worth foodies.
Fort Worth Foodies. I don't know. And then a lot of them are critics, man. A lot of them
Right.
are critics. I don't criticize.
Yeah.
I don't criticize. If I don't like it, I'm not posting it.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
cool.
I mean, those dudes, you're just eating their food. You're not back there busting your ass, sweating,
Right.
whatever. So,
Like I'm sure they don't like reading like, oh, this guy didn't like my tacos. I'm like, okay.
sucks,
I don't-
man.
But my whole thought process is like, well, you paid for them, so
Thank you for the money,
thank
sir.
you. Yeah, thank you for the money. Well, they say, any publicity is good publicity or whatever.
Yeah. But it's pretty cool that you get the opportunity to go to your account and then also see some really cool spots around town.
Yes, man.
And
Yeah.
then eat and drink at these places. And like, it's pretty boss.
We're just gonna have to follow his page,
Yeah.
and that's where we're gonna get all our suggestions for our next,
That's where I
Oh,
already get my
I
suggestions.
follow it. Already
Yeah,
follow it.
come on, man.
Yeah.
You're too slow.
Keep up, buddy.
How far is your furthest account?
Well, we have accounts in Wichita Falls, accounts in Waco, Then we are in Rockwall.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty far.
It's kind of all over the place.
All over the place. Yeah.
Out of all of the places that you've eaten on there, we've already talked about a couple of them. Is there anything that's just so unique that you're like, man, you've got to try this out that maybe not everyone has tried?
If you can give me a second to go back on my phone here, because at the top of my head, like something that stands out. Is that okay, real quick?
Let's go to our sponsor, the Travelingo.
The Funky Panther podcast brought to you by thetravelingo.com. Nothing beats the life experience of going to a new place, meeting new people, and submersing yourself in a new culture. Whether you need help speaking the Travelingo or just need a push to go, thetravelingo.com can help you with that. The Travelingo. Now you're speaking my language.
All right, and we're back.
We need another promo for my shop because y'all talk about the goddamn website where you can't fucking travel, and I still work on cars. I mean that's still what I do.
All right, man. Give me like a day, and I'll come up with something. All
And then
right.
you have to provide all the beer moving forward, though.
Motherfucker, I'm providing the house.
So,
No, it's
Joe,
not a problem.
did you find that unique spot?
Actually, yeah, man. There's I would say a top 5 if anything, if that's all right.
Do
Ooh,
it.
that'd be perfect.
So, out in they started out in Ponder, Texas, and they recently moved to Roanoke over where Soulfire Brewing's at.
Yeah.
And we're talking Smiley's Barbecue. Brendan Lamb is the pit boss there, and he came from Law Barbecue down in Austin. Mm-hmm. The dude can fucking get the fuck down on some Q.
Oop. Shit. Sorry.
So you know how I told you that Javier likes to keep his phone on.
He's the
Work.
worst.
Sorry, it's the work phone. Fuck. The life of a gigolo is very hard.
Wait, did you say juggalo? Or?
Yes, the work of a juggalo.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Who's
so that's
that?
number 5.
I'm not in any particular order, but okay. Yeah, I'm not,
just top 5.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So Smiley's Barbecue right now, guys, dude, Mariachi's Dine-In.
I've heard
That's
about that.
That's the one in Dallas. Is it the one in Dallas?
No, that's Mariachi's Tacos. Yeah, this one's over off of Sylvania and 35. It's in a Fina gas station, but
Okay,
they're doing
yeah.
those birria tacos.
Yeah.
What?
Dude,
All right.
those are the fucking tits right now. Have
Still
y'all had any?
I have not had one.
That's the spot, I think.
Good God, guys.
Anywhere you go where they have birria, and it's like, oh, now we're sold out. We're sold out. we're sold out.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think Guero was talking about that place at one point, too. I think that's got to be
He was.
the place to check
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
So we got that on the list
Whoa.
now, too.
Woo. Had to burp. Sorry.
No, you're good.
You know, it happens with beers.
Oh, you should have done it in the mic.
Oh, shit.
That
Sorry.
was a sexy ass burp.
It's okay if you didn't.
Yo, cocoa shrimp.
Oh,
Yep.
We literally just ate that for the
We
first
did.
time.
Had a
That
funny
was-
story with that too, huh, Chad?
What's up?
What? What's so funny about it?
You were telling Joe, and then Joe sent you the picture.
Oh, that story. So yeah, we were going to get Joe some food since he's hanging out with us
Oh,
tonight
yeah.
on the
Oh, yeah.
podcast. I'm
Earlier
like,
today.
hey Joe, I'm going to get cocoa shrimp. What do you want? And he sent me a picture, and he was eating it for lunch today. So we all had cocoa shrimp,
right,
just
that's
not together. But that was my first time. Man,
First time for me as well.
That stuff was good. The rice was great. The sauces, coconut, and the spicy shrimp were both bomb.
Had the spicy shrimp myself. The rice, fucking delicious.
I did the grilled pineapple, and I would definitely recommend that too.
Yeah, the rice and the burrito made it taste like, I think
Oh, yeah,
it
you had
gave it a
tacos.
good kick.
Tacos,
I
not
had the
burrito.
Taco. Yeah, well,
Same thing.
Did you make a
right?
burrito? You,
I
you
mean,
turned in a burrito? Yeah.
it's flour tortilla. If a taco is with corn tortilla. If it's a flour tortilla, it's a burrito. In my opinion, that's what I think.
Oh.
Back to you, Joe.
I have to agree with you, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Damn it! I hate when people agree with Javier.
success.
I think the best ramen is Kintaro Ramen in Arlington. Again,
yeah.
that's Chef Jose who helped open Oni
Okay.
and helped open Little Lily, if I'm not mistaken. This ramen, dude, it blows Wabi out of the fucking water. It's stupid good.
I'm gonna have to try that because I love wabi. Like wabi's.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Wabi's great, but Kintaro,
Yeah, well,
I've been meaning to go. Like I follow them on social media and
and in person, just closely behind them at all times.
they smell so
You sound so. It sounds so old whenever you're like, I follow them on social media.
on the tweet,
Follow them on the
tweets,
interwebs.
on the
tweets,
on the
face,
talk tick
face smash.
TikTok.
TikTok.
So was that 5?
Was that fun?
No, I think it was
it was
4.
four.
That's 4.
That's 4. And of course, man, I mean, shit. Here we go. We're back at El Gato Negro, the
yeah.
Black Cat Pizza,
Yeah.
baby.
Come back home, baby.
Yes.
What's that? What's
Yes.
that one pizza they got that's got the honey drizzled all over it or whatever? The red fang.
Red
or
Fang.
something?
Red Fang,
Oh,
yeah.
dude, that thing was so good.
Spanish chorizo, the
Yeah.
Thai chili honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the red onions, everything.
But I've been hearing I heard from Zeus and Javier tonight talking about how good their meatball sub is.
It's good.
Bro.
I really got to try it.
Yes. Yeah, they have a one called the Green Goddess sandwich as well,
Oh,
which
yeah?
is their vegetarian one. That's just loaded with just vegetable yumminess and stuff like that.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah,
Get down
and
with that.
muffaladas too.
Yeah.
they just
Oh,
added that
that's
to
awesome.
the menu.
My mouth got water.
So what you're saying is I'm gonna have like an out of body experience whenever I have one of their sandwiches.
I would say so.
Cool.
It's like having an orgasm in your mouth.
And there it is.
No, I didn't say
How-
anything
how
about
far
dicks.
in?
I did not talk about dicks.
And there it is.
I'm just going to have it noted.
30,
this does
34
not
minutes
count.
in.
Okay, it does count.
No, it doesn't.
Orgasms and dicks. All right, got
Okay,
it.
moving forward.
Moving forward,
So, Panther City Palette, you've also
right.
got a photography page.
yeah, JM3 photo. That's John, Michael 3, Frank. I don't know, JM3 FOTO.
Got it.
Yeah, no, man, I've always loved taking pictures, and who inspired me was a local photographer. His name's Joe Johnson. Y'all should follow him. He's a great photographer.
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
All right. So Joe is suggesting that you take a look at it. He's not telling you to do it.
If it's a recommendation, I'll probably end up
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I recommend that you guys.
If you
follow
want
him.
to, it's cool. If not, then whatever.
Yeah, Joe Johnson. He's the one who did it for me, and he actually sold me his camera, one of his first cameras, and
Oh, cool.
I utilize that as much as I can. I always have my camera on, handy with me.
That's awesome.
And I just love taking pictures, man. A lot of my brother's like, dude, all you do is take pictures of girls, dude. I'm like, no, not really. And I'm looking at my feet. And I'm like, okay, I see what he's saying, but the thing is, I mean, women are beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
They are fucking beautiful creatures of the fucking planet. I mean,
And if
everything about them and anything about them is like,
I feel like if if it inspires you, that's what you're shooting.
right,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
I'm looking at Joe's pictures right now, and
It's
I'm
all
digging it.
Yeah.
Is it because all the ladies?
It's all
Thank
women.
landscapes. No, Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson.
Honestly, thought you were talking about my
All right.
Yeah.
So I know that you've had a previous pop up
Yeah.
Last year,
last year.
It was last year. Yeah, I was with Ben Walter.
Okay.
who I also used to work with at said company a long time ago.
Oh yeah, I know.
So
He
what
totally
was
told me that.
what was that last pop up?
Yeah.
It was called Household. He's taken that and made it something else now. I don't know, but yeah, we were doing hand pies.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, breakfast pies, whatever. Some coffee, like pour overs and stuff like
that's cool.
that. And yeah,
And you got a new pop up coming up.
yes, man. This all came to fruition last night. There was this one pop up in Dallas. It was called Sandoichi.
Yeah.
And I mean, dude, those guys were always selling out, but I never had the opportunity to go check them out. Every time it was always gone on, sold out. And then I found out last night that they're like, hey, Dallas, thanks for everything. Peace out. I'm like, dude, come on, man. So I was like, fuck that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for Fort Worth. We're going to do it over here in Fort Worth. And so, yeah. Shit, why am I having a brain fart on my new fucking
It's a Sando.
child?
It's the
Dude, that's what happens when you have 1,000 projects going on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I know. That's another thing I need to get a hold of. Like the Babes and Brews. I think that's, again, I said back burner. Yeah. So no, Chad just let me see that again.
Showing his own
Chad.
social media
Yeah.
account.
Chad just gave me his phone.
It'd be funny if Chad just showed you a picture of his dick and he's like, "What is this?"
Is this it?
It's called a Sakushi Sando. Yeah. Sakushi Sando sexy sandwich.
Yeah. So the Japanese sandwich or whatever.
Yeah, man, we're gonna do some katsu sandwiches, some fruit sandwiches.
Nice.
We'll do some vegan options as well. A lot of people are like, "Oh, hey, are you gonna do that Wagyu beef with the truffles, like the $75 sandwich?"
Yeah, like they do in New York.
I don't know, maybe, dude, maybe. But I just wanted to bring this to Fort Worth again. Why has everything got to be in Dallas?
I know.
I've never had a Japanese sandwich.
No, me neither.
And the bread, it looks very similar to Texas toast.
Yeah.
But it's called egg something bread. I might be wrong, but it's a thick type of bread.
What is
though.
it like the Japanese pancakes that are like I've seen they're very like thick. It's almost like cake. I mean, they're like literally cake, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, I don't know.
I might be crazy. I might
Well,
be
we
making
know,
look it up,
we know
look
that
it up,
that's
please.
100% true.
Hey, Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah, man, that's cool. So when's that starting?
So we're wanting to do maybe the first or second week of October.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and we're
not
really
too
hyped
long.
about this, and it's gonna be badass. Hopefully, it's gonna be at the brewery.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
Okay.
If we open, because we're closed right now, guys, support your local brewery and go ahead and put that in there. Get your beer to go. Support Panther Island, Pig Panther. We're closed because of Governor Abbott. Hot Wheels, he won't let us open.
Japanese. Okay, I'm showing you guys Japanese pancakes. They
Oh,
are these
fluffy.
big, like thick, fluffy.
They look like
Yeah.
biscuits.
Yeah, they look like biscuits, but they're supposed to be like. I mean, it's like literal cake.
My
Those
friend- my
look
friend-
beautiful.
Yeah.
My friend Henry had those in Japan, and on those they actually burn the crest on top of the pancakes. Like they'll burn the crest.
That's cool.
That is neat.
pretty sick. The Japanese culture, period, is
Cool. It's so cool.
Hey, and where were we supposed to be this year?
oh yeah.
We were supposed to be in
Oh,
Japan
yeah.
like a month ago. We were going to go around the time of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And yeah, that kind of.
Dude, I'm so glad we didn't try to like buy tickets and set all this stuff up.
I know.
Because as much as like it was a pain in the ass with when we were doing the whole bachelor party stuff and going to Mexico. When we lost out, you lost out on some money, I think, on
Yeah, it's
that. Dude, I'm so thankful that we did not try to go to Japan, but
Yeah.
we'll do it for another time.
So going to be doing sandwiches, and you're going to be doing it with Ben Walter, right?
Yeah, at the Ben Walter. I'm sorry, I just like supporting my friends and what they do and stuff like that. If I'm giving shout outs and whatever, but I'm all about helping people out. and
No,
stuff
we
like that.
uplift each other by. I mean, you
Okay.
build
Yeah.
your friends up. I mean, we
Yeah, man.
Okay.
we're here for that. I mean,
Yeah, we
we're-
want you to.
thank you.
We
We
want you to 100%
Oh, for
promote,
sure.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fort
that's,
Worth is like that. That's why this whole the podcast. We had reasons why our conversations were great.
Mm-hmm.
It evolved into
We know why we're good. Because we're great.
I know
pretty
why
much the best people.
I know why I'm great. But this whole thing was about our first episode was places to go in Fort Worth, like
Mm-hmm.
best spots we like to eat and all that stuff.
And where did you say the?
The best steaks are
No. I asked you like on a Friday night, where are you going to eat? And what did you say?
Bucks Cabaret.
No, you said the clitoris.
no, that was a Zeus.
No. Oh, it
Jesus
was.
said
It
the
was
clitoris.
Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus said the clitoris.
I've
Either
got
way.
to apologize for that. I'm sorry, Javier. You said Bucks Cabaret.
But no, you lift your friends up. I mean, we're here for that. We help.
Oh, yeah.
Fort Worth,
100%.
all of our friends that are into the local scene. I mean, we all have a right to enjoy what they create, anything they create.
Yes.
And so that's why we're all here. That's why
Cool.
you're here, because you're a master of what you do. You do a lot of great things for the city, and you help promote Panther Island the way it needs to be promoted. And I mean, what better way to do that than have you here?
You might not feel that about yourself, but that's how we feel about you.
Yeah. No, man, I honestly just try, dude. Just try whatever. So
I mean, like,
That's it.
what was it? Black Cat. Not a lot of people know about Black Cat Pizza.
and they're missing out.
Yeah. I mean, and you're only uplifting everything else. I mean, you're having events here that, like you were talking, like they had the sandwich event in Dallas, and they just up and left. They're like, all right, bye. That's it.
Yeah, so far. They said, stay tuned, whatever, but I'm just like, no, I'm bringing that to Fort
Yeah,
Worth.
that's
Nice.
right. You just got to
I'm
help us
excited
grow.
about that, man.
Help us grow.
Me
it's
too.
going to be early October. It's going to be at Panther Island, hopefully.
Hopefully,
right?
yes.
And it's going to be you and Ben and doing some Japanese style sandwiches.
Yes, sir.
Dude, pop-ups are cool, man. Like, I didn't really understand the whole concept of it until, I guess, I didn't get a chance to have your hand pies or any of that stuff. But,
Dude, they were good.
after hearing about, the guys getting to try it, I'm like, pop-ups, what the fuck is that? And then I started kind of looking at them like, all right, man, I got it. That's a cool way of, you might not have a restaurant or whatever, but you want to do something and you can, create something and share it with everybody. And
Absolutely.
that's a really cool concept.
Do you have to get like a license or anything to do that kind of stuff, or you just do it?
No, I don't think so. I think you just do it. I think.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Full disclaimer.
No, I love it. I want to get that honesty because I think that it's cool that people, are able to do what they want to do and just do it. Like,
It's like whenever they ask Ron Swanson, "Where's your permit?" He was going to roast a pig, and he just gives him, here's my permit. It's a piece of paper. What did it say?
I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Do what I want. That's right. That's right. That's right. Shit. Black Cat started out as a pop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Uh-huh.
That, and I heard about it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, Black Cat Pizza. It sounded cool. So,
And they were
Oh my
on
God.
Magnolia. What was that baked?
Stir Crazy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Chef Jaime Fernandez. Great dude. Great dude. I think classically trained chef, ended up going to Spain under a Michelin starred chef. Her name's Pilar. Forget her last name, but the restaurant was called Cafe Europa. But he brought a lot of that over to Black Cat. The whole Spanish vibe on it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You know, and that's one of those things with the pop up is that you just never know. Like you're saying, Black Cat formed into an actual brick and mortar, and and you never know what.
It's a new experience. You never
just
really
don't
know in a new experience.
You never know in a new experience, but you could come up with something that all of a sudden just takes off.
Yeah.
and that's all she wrote, man. So that's really freaking cool.
What's a good breakfast spot over here in Fort Worth that you like? Like, what's one you recommend on a Saturday when you don't have to work?
Out of left field.
Out of left field.
I'm curious. Honestly, I'm really curious now because like I really have a hard time picking places to eat, or else I don't even eat breakfast.
Man, you know, with that being said, breakfast. I really don't think you can fuck up breakfast. I really don't think you can. Maybe, I don't know. Have y'all had any bad situations with breakfast?
I
I've
don't
had some
know.
burn ass bacon and shit like that, but like
on Sunday, there's this new restaurant that opened up in Cambui. It was a grand opening, and I don't want to say their name because it's a grand opening. You make mistakes.
Okay.
But waited like half an hour to get seated. Waited another 20 minutes to get drinks. Another 15 minutes after that to get the order.
Oh, wow.
I've had bad experiences for breakfast, but I don't know if I've straight up had just like an awful breakfast.
Well, here's what I say. It's not their fault. There was a line.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a brand new spot. I'm sure they're still trying to learn the menu. There's no physical menu. It's all digital.
Oh,
and at the time, like the waitress was like apologizing a lot. Like, chill out. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We get it.
what was that breakfast place that we went to that had like the $1 million bacon or something like that? Man,
I don't know.
Was it a Scrooge McDuck?
not end of watch. I want to say end of watch. It was something.
Oh, I know what you're talking
First
about.
watch or
First watch.
First watch. Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to try that.
they're good. The
Yeah.
only thing that place is missing is like alcoholic
Yeah.
bevs. Like if you're wanting to go for brunch, they've got like phenomenal juices. Everything that you can eat there is great. But
Throw
they
some
don't have
mimosas in there.
Oh man,
Dude.
Tell you what,
That would
Yeah.
be a spot.
but it is good.
food.
It is good, but
But
it's
like
not local.
Yeah, local for me though. If I'm gonna eat local, Paris Cafe.
Okay.
Never been there.
Fire.
Yeah,
I've never been
Dude,
there.
Paul's
Me neither.
Donuts.
Same. I've
Paul's
never been
Donuts.
Never been.
It's over off of like the Magnolia area.
Yeah.
So it's Paul's Donuts and Euros.
Is it okay? Is it behind
It's
Shinjuku?
yeah. It's just
Yes,
back.
I
It's just
have.
back
I've
back
eaten.
off the beaten path right there.
Yes, sir.
You look at the
Amazing.
sign that says Paul's Donuts and Euros. So flashback whenever Bearded Lady was still over on Magnolia over there on 8th and Magnolia. They did a donut burger that highlighted Paul's Donuts as the bun. And dude, Zeus and I went and had that, and I literally looked at that. I told him, I was like, I'm looking at Baylor All Saints. I'm like, man, I'm going to have to wheel myself over there. Dude, I'm going to fucking die. I'm having a heart attack and a stroke at the same time, and I'm loving every minute of it.
The Luther.
The
Oh,
Luther,
dude.
I was about
Yeah.
to say.
Fucking Luther, man.
Luther,
Yeah.
Dude, it was delicious.
I bet.
But
I think
yeah,
they've
Paul's
had it a couple
Donuts.
times at Doughboy. Donuts.
Yeah,
they do.
I
They do.
haven't had it yet.
Hey,
I
shout
can't
out
wait.
Doughboy.
Dude, that's
Good
my favorite
stuff.
donut spot.
I haven't been to Doughboy yet.
So
Yeah.
freaking good.
Was a food truck.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, he used to come to our brewery.
So have you heard anything about the Roy Pope grocery store? What's
Absolutely,
going on with that?
yeah.
Okay.
So one of my good friends, Chef Bria, used to be the executive chef over at Clay Pigeon.
Oh yeah.
She's now taken over this concept.
Yeah.
And I don't know too much about Roy Pope, but that I know it's a Fort Worth
Institution.
staple
Yeah.
institute. Like it's been there forever. And so they're revamping it. And
So
reopening it.
I know Chris Reel, who is involved in that, and he's going to be pretty much managing the actual business side of it. And then Lou Lambert. Lou Lambert's one of the principal owners of it. He opened up Lambert's that used to be over where Clay Pigeon is.
Okay.
He's got Lambert Steakhouse down in Austin. He's got a lot of stuff that he does with like El Cosmico out in Marfa.
Oh, I've been
like
there.
the Trans Pecos Music Festival. They do a lot of stuff there. They have like this bunkhouse out there. They do like cooking. Like dude's awesome. Like he does like this whole like you go out there and learn how to like cook and whatnot and stuff. Cool dude.
Oh,
they do a lot of profit work where they do like these dinners where it'll be like $200 a plate, but the proceeds all go to like American Alzheimer's Association and
Cool.
stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
So cool, really cool people that are going to be running that. Chris is a young guy. He was with Flores Barbecue whenever they popped up over here off the river, and then it turned into El Campo Smokehouse.
Okay.
And now he's got this. So, dude, they're going to be doing some great stuff, like 100%.
So is it still going to be a grocer?
Yeah, my understanding is they're still gonna have the grocery side of things. They're gonna have like the I think the butcher shop because that's what one thing that Roy Pope was. They were known for. Roy Pope was their meat selection. They had like you could go in and get like hand cut steaks and things like that. So
Dope. That's cool. I didn't know. That.
and then they're gonna have, and I might be mistaken, but what I was told is they're gonna have a window where you're gonna be able to go up like in the morning, get breakfast, grab some coffee out of basically like instead of having to go inside, they'll have like a little window self-serve or not self-serve, but like a little walk-up like service area where you can get whatever you need. Whatever.
Cool. That's cool.
It'd be more fun if it was self-serve and you just lean over into the window and just grab whatever you want and drive off.
Stick your mouth under under
It's
the.
called robbery. That's some straight burglary.
Yeah, like
Self-serve.
It's cool stuff. So I didn't know. I didn't really know anything about the chef, and then I started kind of looking some more stuff, and I actually
Bria
ate.
Downey. Yeah.
Dude, I ate some whenever she was at Clay Pigeon, and dude,
Yeah.
that's some
One,
good shit,
Forward's
man.
Best.
Yeah.
Top chef.
She had a matzo ball soup pop-up or
Pop up.
something?
Yeah, over at Tokyo Cafe with
yeah.
with chef. Oh my God! Wow, I know his last name Martinez. Wow, bro, I'm so sorry. I'm butchering it.
I never had the opportunity to go check it out, but everyone was talking about it.
The matzo ball soup pop up.
Yeah, she was doing like different soups.
It's awesome.
Every other.
That is so cool.
Don't they have like a macaroni thing too over there every now and then? What was that?
They were.
A bunch of chefs. I'm sorry, I blanked.
You're good. You're
I'm
right.
thinking about food.
He's looking into space like, what about the chefs and the stuff?
Mac and cheese pop up.
Oh my god!
That's what happens when you drink Modelo.
I have White Claw too. I don't know if that's going to make it any better. Speaking of which, hold on, wait. Side note.
Yeah.
I saw a video. Are you on the Texas Chuggers
No.
Association?
No.
Is that what it is?
I think they changed
That page
it,
has
but
gone
yeah,
off the
yeah.
rails.
Yeah, it did.
Anyways, there was a guy. He's like, yeah. So, anyways, I went over to the store, got a Truly, and some guy walked up to me. He's like, hey, you wear a thong whenever you drink that? And he's like, no. Why would I wear a thong? That's ridiculous. Why would you say that? And then he's like, so I'm going to go ahead and drink this real quick. And he pops the top and shotguns it, and he walks back to put the can down. And he's wearing a thong, and then I was like, ooh, I want to do that for the OnlyFans. Did you know we have an OnlyFans?
What?
We have an
Oh,
OnlyFans
yeah.
page.
What?
Javier started OnlyFans for our podcast.
What's an OnlyFans?
It's where you pay.
I'm just kidding. I know what the fuck.
Javier's like, here we go. Got to explain the whole thing.
I know exactly what it is. Hey, but to answer your question though, my favorite breakfast, we're going back to that.
Oh wait,
is it's actually out in Dallas. I'm sorry, it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Oddfellows,
Dude,
Bishop Arts.
Oddfellows is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So
Whoa.
dude, I'm getting
sparked
fucking,
up.
Yeah,
You
I'm
woke
getting
up
pumped
there.
here.
Tim, their eggs Benedict.
They're to die for.
Yeah.
Like it's so good.
to die for.
die for.
Wait, why are you saying to die
Let me
for?
just tell you, I'm fiending for it right now.
That was a throwback premium right
Oh
there.
man,
That was
but
perfect.
but
That
for
was
real
perfect.
though, like Oddfellows has got a little bit of everything.
Yes.
And dude, they do a what is that? Poutine.
Yeah.
Dude, they have a duck poutine
I love eating poutine.
that is so delicious.
Oh, poutine or pussy?
Poutine.
Oh, okay.
Poutine. They have they at least last time I was there, they had a mac and cheese, but it had oh man, buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good. Their eggs Benedict is great. Their drinks are awesome, dude.
Yes.
It is a cool spot. Like it's in this old like kind of rickety building. It's kind of small, but dude, it's freaking phenomenal. Like if you're in Bishop Arts, you need to go to Oddfellows.
Where,
Screw everything else, just go to Oddfellows.
Great place to go to, man.
Where on Bishop Arts is it?
Man.
Shit.
Bishop Arts. It's tiny. What are you talking
Yeah.
about? Google it.
Dude, I only used to go to Dallas like once a week.
So Bishop Arts is really close to or connected to Oak Cliff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's now, it's the Bishop Arts District. You're talking Eno's Pizza.
Rest in peace, Small Brew Pub. That was my favorite spot over there.
Oh, yes. And their cracked pepper pills.
Yes.
Dude, I never got to
my
go there.
God.
Never got to go
And
there.
then they had Thai wings. Oh,
Yes.
those were bomb too.
Oddfellows, 316 West 7th Street, Dallas, Texas.
Wait, West
you go.
7th?
Thanks, information man.
Dallas
Yeah.
or Fort Worth?
Dallas, Texas. As much as we're trying to promote Fort Worth, I mean, there are some really cool small spots in Dallas that are worth shouting out. Eno's Pizza, like you said.
Eno's, yeah.
Dude, if you like thin crust pizza, it comes out on a huge, like, silver, like, baking sheet. It's delicious as
I
well.
hear the clubhouse is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
What,
Ooh,
the strip club?
clubhouse.
The legendary one-armed stripper.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
God, watching go up the, they have the towers over there at the clubhouse, like the perch.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
the,
Only ever went once.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
have stories. So
Yeah.
there was this one-armed stripper. We were like, how is she going to get up there?
Yeah.
It's a fucking fireman's pole. How is she going to get up there? She sure as shit, like, got her nub and, like, worked it up. No,
All the way to the ceiling. Like
Dude.
that was the impressive part. She got all the way to the ceiling. We're talking like a 20-foot ceiling, and she is on like damn near the ceiling.
So how old were y'all when y'all found out that the poles actually spin?
Dude, a year ago.
Today, apparently.
Did you think that, like, I thought their legs were greased?
Maybe
Yeah, me too.
like a year or two ago.
Yeah, dude.
Same.
I didn't know until right now.
Yeah, TikTok,
Seriously?
man. I was
Yeah, I
looking
had
at
no
TikTok and like I was like, they're spinning real fast. It turns out that the pole actually spins.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, fuck, burning
know.
my fucking.
I know.
I'm telling you, that's why I thought their legs were greased. I
So
didn't know.
did you have a story about that place?
Yeah. I was probably, I think I just turned 21, and I was at Hyenas, downtown Fort Worth, at the time, and I didn't know that Vinny Paul, drummer of Panther, the late great powerful
Rest
Vinny
in
Paul,
peace,
Rest in
sir.
peace.
Yes,
Rest in
sir.
peace.
frequented that a lot, and
Well, he was
Partial
one of the
owner?
owner.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that either.
That
So
was Pantera's club, man.
yeah, I'm there with my fam. My uncle's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go take a piss." I'm like, "All right, cool. Thanks for letting me know." Comes back, dude. I just took a piss next to Vinny Paul. I'm like, shut up. Look, and he points, and I follow his finger. I'm like, sure as hell, it's fucking Vinny Paul. I mean, you can't miss that hat
Yeah.
that he wore with the dragon.
Oh yeah.
The guy, the headliner we were there to see, dude was fucking phenomenal, funny dude. So after the show let out, you know how people went out to the bar. He was, mingling around. We're talking to him, and this lady comes up. I think it's Vinny's girlfriend at the time, or I don't know, wife. I don't know if he was married or not. She comes up and she introduces herself, and we're like, "Hey, how's it going? This and that, whatever." And she goes, "Well, my boyfriend's on his way, so just hang tight here." Doors already open. Now I'm just like, I'm like, fuck, there's Vinny Paul. He's getting closer. Like, holy shit. Sure enough.
Oh, man, that's
And
awesome.
I'm like, my jaws drop. I'm like, fuck, the rock god Vinny Paul, dude, drummer of all drummers.
Dude, local boy, man. Like him and his brother, they were local Arlington.
Yes.
In fact, their graves are across the street from Arlington Memorial. There's a cemetery there, and you can go find their graves right there. And everybody goes out there and pays a little homage to them and puts crown, because their big thing was a black tooth grin, little
That's
splash
right.
of Coke with some crown.
Yeah.
Hey, so is that you have any other famous people stories? Like, have you ever met any other famous people?
Yeah. Central Market, one of my accounts. So I'm there checking in on beer, whatever, right? I usually enter through produce. This time I'm at the South Lake location, right? And I go into the cafe part. I look and I'm like, man, what's people just fucking walking around gawking at this dude? And I look and I'm like, oh my God, it's fucking Jason Witten. I'm like, holy shit, he's there with his son getting coffee. And I mean, dude, I don't care. The guy is a fucking specimen.
Yeah,
He's
oh,
a
yeah.
absolute fucking unit. And I'm
He's
just
an
like,
ox.
yes, yeah. And everyone's just like, slowly creeping around with their shopping carts. And I'm like, you know what, man? At least I can say I saw him. But then, he's about to leave. I'm like, yeah, no. I turn around. I'm like, hey, Mr. Witten. He stops. He's like, what's going on? I was like, hey, can we get a picture real quick? He's like, for sure, absolutely. Let's do this. gives his son the phone. His son takes a picture of us.
He's used to it.
And that was it. I was like, hey, thank you, appreciate it. And shook his hand. I was like, fuck yeah.
Dude, so
one.
my sister, she met Travis Barker at some restaurant out in California when she was out there. You know, everybody was wanting to take pictures with him, go up there and talk to him while he was eating. You know, she waited till after everything was done, he was leaving, and they happened to be leaving about the same time. But she walks up to him and she's like, hey, I'd really like to get a picture with you. I didn't want to bother you while you're eating. He was so appreciative that, like, she didn't try to bother him whenever she was eating. So, like, you know, if you're listening, if you meet any celebrities, man, give them some space. They're really cool. Let them have their time. And, you know, if you happen to be leaving, just say, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
You'll probably get a lot further with them.
Yeah, we did that with Kanye.
Yeah.
Whenever he was over here, like we waited until he was done shooting
At Defenders.
at Defender over here in Fort Worth, and nobody knew, and all of us. It was probably like 10 of us over there, and we're like, "Do not say a word. Do not post anything. Don't say that he's here."
Hold on, who said that? His people or
No.
Okay.
Like us, because we're like,
I didn't know this. This is cool.
If we post, I
yeah.
have a picture with him. He signed one of my shoes.
Please let me see this. Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll go get it right now.
No. Keep
Tell the story. Yeah.
Shoes.
No, so you know, he was already shooting in there, and it was maybe 10 of us, and I was like, you know what, I didn't believe my friend, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna wear my Yeezys, I'm gonna go over there, I'll meet. If I meet him, I meet him. If I don't, I don't. Sure enough, you know, we waited outside, and they're like, hey, he's going around back, so we all went around back, and whenever people say like Kanye's like a piece of shit douchebag or whatever. Dude, he could not have been any nicer. Like, you know, he saw us, he smiled. I was like, kind of how you felt whenever you saw Jason Witten or even Vinnie Paul.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to play it cool. I'm going to be like, yo, what up, yay? Like, what's good? You know, shake his hand,
Yeah.
get an autograph. No big deal. Whenever he came out, my body went numb, and I'm like, and I was like, oh my God. And I was like, and I was yelling, and Anthony can attest, and Muno can attest to this. I was like, I'm at Kanye West. I'm never going to fail, you know? And he looked over and like laughed, and I was like, oh shit, that's it. And game over. And so I took my shoe off, right? I took my shoe off, and then I, you know, signed it. And then, you know, we took a picture, and he spent like a good 5 minutes talking to a little girl. She had to be like 10 years old, like a 10-year-old fan. Just had a good conversation with her, you know. Signed, like, they had vinyls and stuff like that. He signed everything.
Wow.
Anthony got his shoebox signed. Muno got shoes and shoeboxes and vinyls signed. I'm an idiot because I only took my shoes. You know? But could not have been any cooler. Same goes with Donald Glover. Like, whenever I met Donald Glover, he had just been Childish Gambino. And, of course, everybody knew him from Community. And so the Super Bowl was here. Me and Anthony went to the Bud Light Hotel, and he was with C.J. Pearson, the other guy from Derek Comedy.
Yeah.
And he was just chilling there, and I was drunk. And I was like, Donald Glover! And he looked over, and he walked over, and he was really cool, too. It was really nice. I was like, I love you. You're funny. Your work's amazing. But my friend Mike the Bike thinks you're a douchebag. I said this to Donald Glover, dude. And Anthony's like,
This is my favorite story.
Yeah.
he's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, he's like, why? What'd I do to him? And I'm like, I don't know. But he's got a bad sense of humor anyway. And then we talked a little longer. And then I was like, can I get a picture? And he's like, yeah. So we started trying to take pictures. Flash wouldn't go off. And I'm like, Anthony, take a flash. And, you know, anyways. Actually, before we took the pictures, he's like, wait, hold on. Your friend's not going to stab you for this, is he? You know? And so we carried along. And to this day, every time he does something, I'll post a picture of me and Donald Glover together. And I'm like,
cool.
oh, I know, I met this guy.
That's awesome.
So I fanboyed out at it was at Hyenas. I went and saw Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, yeah.
It was funny.
yeah.
So who was there to see Gilbert Godfrey? Vaden Todd Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
And so
Toadies.
local Toadies, right?
Yeah.
And dude, I've been obsessed with the Toadies. Love the Toadies. I've seen them in concert so many times now.
Me too.
So I go over there and talk to him, and Zeus is all like, he's cool, and I'm like stammering like over my own words. I'm like, I'll see you soon. I was gonna see him like perform at Dia de los Toadies, but I'm just like, I'll see you soon, and I sound like this creepy, like I'm coming to Vaden's house, and I'm going to kill him and wear.
I know where you
I'm gonna wear his skin, you know.
Oh my God.
I wonder what Gilbert Gottfried sounds like. What's his regular voice sound like?
Like, you would think.
Iago.
Yes, exactly right.
He's on.
It sounds just like that.
He's on TikTok now. He's on TikTok.
Oh my God.
He is on TikTok, and like I guess his granddaughter was like, they want to hear what your regular voice sounds like, and he did like this weird, scary, like high pitch, like Gilbert voice, and it was creepy.
Ooh,
but I think he actually just fucking talks like that. But I did find out that Bobcat Goldthwait does not sound like he does in Police Academy, and I was really disappointed.
Dude, he's one of the best.
I know.
He's hilarious, dude.
And everybody thought he was dead. Like because there was so yeah, he's talked about it. He was on I think he was on Bo and Jim in the morning one day. And he's like, yeah, everybody thought I just died because he kind of just fell off for a little bit and stopped really doing stand up. He kind of didn't do anything. So people just thought like, dude did a drug overdose and just died or whatever. But no, he's still kicking and he's funny as ever.
Absolutely.
I've met some famous people, and I feel like I was fine. Like I remember meeting Pauly Shore one time downtown at what's that club that was downtown?
City Streets.
City Streets, yeah.
No, it was
No,
like
he doesn't drink,
downstairs.
though.
Yeah, it was
Hyenas, bro.
Hyenas was there, and
Did
City
you say
Streets.
downstairs?
Yeah, the one we used
Vice.
to go to with Anthony. Yeah,
Vice.
Vice.
Oh,
Vice.
okay.
Never been.
Yeah, he was down there, and he had like his own little area. And I was like, I said, hey, like no big deal. I was like, hey, like in passing. I had already been drinking, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. And then I was there with Vaden Todd and Gilbert Gottfried and a few other people, and I felt like I was fine. But I remember going to the Black House one time, and Leon was there because he's there all of the time. And dude, I fucking love Leon Bridges and all of his music, like huge fan. And like I just saw him and I froze up like y'all were talking about. Like, this is a local guy. Like, if anything, if out of all of the people that I've been able to meet, this would be the one that I'd be like, hey, what's going on? We got things in common. We're both from here. What's up? Hey. But no, I just froze the fuck up, and I couldn't go talk to him. And then Tabitha, Tab, my wife, she went up to him and was like, hey, my idiot husband over here wants to take a picture with you. And he comes over and takes a picture, and I still was like,
Oh my God.
dude, it was so ridiculous. That was the most ridiculous situation. I was so embarrassed that she had to go up to him and say, hey, my husband wants to take a picture with you.
Idiot husband.
So embarrassing.
Met Dennis Rodman.
So embarrassing.
I met Dennis Rodman in Vegas.
Oh shit.
He was in full drag.
Oh,
with like
okay.
two other individuals that were in drag as well, and they were all towering over me.
Oh,
and I'm not a short person for the people who can't see me. I tower over people. Usually I'm about 6'2", almost 6'3", somewhere around there. And Dennis Rodman, like I was like, dude, this dude's huge.
Yeah,
and he's like full on like Dennis the Worm, like he is in drag, blonde hair.
I saw him on
like
Bourbon
Dennis,
Street,
man.
and there was a lot of people. I mean, it was a packed street like it always is, and people were like following, and I wasn't even looking up. And I look up, and of course, he's towering over everyone on the street. I'm like, oh shit, that's Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's fucking cool.
So, is there any places that you would like to promote? I mean, we're coming towards the end. We've been on this for a little bit. So, is there any like upcoming like people things that are happening other than what we've already hit on?
Do we miss something that you already do?
No,
I mean, you kind of do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah, man, and that's really going to come to pretty soon an end because it's just too much stuff right now. If anything, I'll probably concentrate on like my photography, of course, my Panther City palette, my personal Instagram right now. I'm taking, I don't know, it's weird because I'm taking time off from it, but I'm going to continue with my photography and my, again, foodie thing. But to me, the personal thing just it needs to chill out. I'm tired of it, but it's a catch-22 because I need it as well to promote stuff.
Right.
But yeah, man, I mean, I think I've shouted out pretty much everyone that I needed to shout out and help out.
Dude, it's awesome, man. It was great having you on.
This was
we
fucking
appreciate
awesome,
it.
dudes. Thank y'all so much for having me.
And whenever you have more events coming up, let us know. We'd love to talk about it on the podcast. And,
We'll definitely see it pop up too.
Absolutely.
The three of us will be there ready for some
Thank
sandwiches.
you. Oh, you know what? One more.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Dude, PantherIslandBrewing.com. Get your beer to go.
Okay.
Pick up curbside. We're open Thursday through Sunday. Thursday, Friday, 4 to 8. Saturday, Sunday, 12 to 8.
Cool.
So, yeah.
All right.
Buy
Get
it
your beer to go.
online.
All right. Sounds
you
good.
Pull right up and they bring it out to you.
also, Sweet Fang, the first week of September.
Yes, sir.
All
All right, everybody. Well, that's going to wrap up today on episode 15. Thanks again for listening to us. Thanks again, Joe, for joining us.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so
Very
much for
welcome,
coming.
guys. Thanks for having me.
If you don't already follow us on Instagram, it's at The Funky Panther. Same thing with Twitter, apparently OnlyFans, Facebook, everything, right?
Patreon now.
Patreon as well. So just The Funky Panther on all of these items. And then also, if you're listening to us on, whether it be iTunes, Spotify, or iHeartRadio, give us a star rating, give us a comment, let us know what you think, and also subscribe.
Also, go over to Joe's food page, Panther City Palette, if you want to go take a look at some really delicious foods.
If you're not hungry now, you will be.
Absolutely. Panther City Palette.
All right.
Over there.
I'm Chad.
I'm Tim.
Javier.
And I'm JoJo.
And we are the Funky Panther.
Woo! That was smooth. Damn.
You said that last time.
I'm all moist.